Ladies and gentlemen, have a look at this luscious beard firstly. Secondly, we're going to talk about cravings. Can you control them? What can you do to get them in check? Talk about it. Feeling a bit hungry, you've got some cravings. What the does it all mean? How can we help you? Number one, cravings come from you being hungry. So perfectly normal. Okay, now what's the quickest way we can fix a craving or something like that is satisfy it by eating the food that you want to eat, that you're craving. So if you're craving muffins, having a muffin. If you're craving pizza, have a pizza. However, this is the tricky part. If you're in a dieting phase and if you've got a shitload of cravings for a particular food, I would recommend a 1/2 serve of whatever it is you have. And I am talking yes, okay, yes. There are starving children in Africa. I'm gonna go off being practical. I'm gonna say, if you have a pizza, order a whole one or order a medium one, small, whatever you can, and throw half away. Now, a lot of people say waste not, want not. However, if I'm buying a pizza, there's two scenarios that can happen, right? Either my pizza costs me 20 bucks and I throw away $10, right? But I get to enjoy the pizza, satisfy the craving, or I eat the pizza whole, end up over-calorizing my day, my deficit kind of goes out the window because maybe I was a bit lax on a couple of other days, and I have this bad habit of eating the entire thing when I buy something. What happens there is we teach ourselves that we have to eat everything now and then. You can put it in the fridge, you can dole it out, half now, half tomorrow. That works too. If it's a light serving, let's say you got a 2,000 calorie pizza, 1,000 calories on each day. However, that's a lot of pizza that you're eating. 1,000 calories of pizza a day, it's quite a bit. Everyone's gonna say, shouldn't be in there, it's a face, blah, 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 blah. But pizza costs you 20 bucks. You're gonna eat half, you're gonna eat $10 worth of pizza. And this is the difference between you losing half a kilo or a kilo this week or not, because let's say you've overeaten 3,000 calories in this day and 3,500 is your deficit for the week, so it's half a kilo. This pizza here is the difference between you losing half a kilo or not. Well, I'd much rather pay $10 and lose half a kilo than not. You kind of get my logic. I know it's hard to grasp, but I always think about it as like, well, if $2 to $10 is the difference of me gaining or losing fat this weekend, I'd much rather pay $2 to $10 to guarantee I lose weight and still satisfy my cravings and not hate my life. Number two, controlling cravings. So if you are someone that is not eating any sweet food whatsoever, or savory food, you haven't had a pizza in a couple of months, you haven't had any carb pasta in a couple of months, you haven't had in a couple of months, whatever it is for you, beer, that is the number one thing you're going to be thinking about. Pretty when you think about it. But if you are completely going without, guess what? You're going to have unreasonably strong cravings. Now, if you're prepping for a bodybuilding show, which 0.001% of you are, probably nobody watching this is prepping for a show, what I would recommend is you stick it out and diet hard, doing it for a purpose. However, if you're not, we need moderation. That is the number one thing. You don't need more control, you just need control over your portion sizes, if that makes sense, okay? Don't completely cut out the food, just portion control it. Underfeeding. If you are eating not enough calories, let's say you're meant to eat 1,600 calories a day and you end up eating 1,000, guess what the fuck happened? Oh, you're correct. You are going to feel some cravings coming your way. So what can you do? You can up your food intake for the day or for the week. And if the cravings are getting too strong, I just recommend seriously having a look at your overall caloric intake for the week and see how that's affecting your mood. Let's say if one week you end up having 14,000 calories a week and the other week you end up having 10,000 calories for the week, and at 10,000 calories a week, you feel like go to 12,000 calories for the week. That sort of stuff, okay? Make the adjustments as you go week on week based on the data and the subjective feelings that you're going through. Number 4, overtraining. If you're doing like a couple hours of cardio in the day and training and doing HIIT style training as well as weights, that sort of stuff, you're gonna be fucking yourself because you're gonna feel exhausted, really fatigued, and guess what? Your body needs fuel to recover from all that hard work. Replenish your glycogen in your muscles, all that sort of jazz. So if you are overtraining, you will probably experience some cravings. That's why typically after big sessions, cardio, that sort of stuff, you just wanna eat a food because you've been exerted. And number 5, one of my favorites, if you've got cravings or hunger, anything like that, can be a result of poor nutrition. So let's say if you have 2,000 calories a day worth of good food, or let's say 80% good food, 20% shit food, and then you flip it and you have 80% shit food, 20% good food, guess what? You're gonna feel really, really crappy, and chances are you're gonna have more cravings if you have shit food 80% versus 20 versus clean 80-20. Okay, this one you're going to feel a lot better. You're probably going to have less cravings, and you're going to allocate 20% of your calories to cravings. This one you're going to allocate 80% to cravings, feel worse, and 20% to clean, and just bottom out on your entire existence. So I hope this breakdown of how to control, if it hasn't helped you, you know the drill. Go f off. Team, if you liked that video, be sure to click here for your next video, or here for something that you may like. All that sort of stuff, and make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell to make sure you get all our videos. We make at least one video daily on a different topic. See you on the next one.